Hi, I'm Box of Ducks and this is my single-player survival series, where last time we established ourselves with some gear, found a place to build a base, and found a little companion. As you can see, I've already gotten started on building our new base. But now we need to go find some sheep to get wool so we can build a bed and set our spawn.
Okay, it is night time, but I do see some sheep down the hill. And what we're going to do is, with this iron that we found, I'm going to make some shears. If I can remember how to make shears. Yes, I can. Because last episode, yes, I did in fact forget that shears exist. Oh god. There we go. What was that? There we go. Yes, okay. Are you dropping things now? Still aren't dropping things. That's really weird. Let's kill this guy. There's another sheep. Two more other sheeps. Okay, so now we can go make a black bed. Thank goodness. Because the googlies were getting a little bit much, and I want to be able to sleep. So let's sleep, and then I'll explain what's been going on. Okay. So, as you can see, I have started a little bit of a base. Gone with a little bit of a direction, but I'm not entirely sure where I want to go with it after that. I've also got a bit of a zoom going on. Do also have free cam somewhere, but I can't remember what button I attached it to. I'll have to have a look at that in a sec. But we have a little bit of a two-tier system. I think I'm going to go for a sort of barn type build, as you can see. Kind of will bring it back a little bit, and then it can sit there. And then we can pop some other pens and bits off to the side for like animal farms and food farms and stuff like that. So we can see that we've got these bits up here. We're then going to pop these two balconies in, and then maybe we'll put in a kind of a hobbit hole window like I suggested down here. Maybe we'll do one here, one just above this kind of bit here. I think we need to make an easier way of getting up and down. So maybe I could do like a little port, like a boat port down here with a water elevator going up here. I think that could be quite cool. So like a little cave. You'll dig out there, and then you can just throw your boat in and then go all the way up, and then it brings you up into one of these sections down here. I think that could be quite good.
Okay, so here I just want to do a little bit of exploring. Just mainly going around the island. I just wanted to see, how much of the island is spruce, because currently mainly all we've seen is just spruce and stone. So I just wanted to kind of just travel around, see if it is actually like an island, because I wasn't 100% sure whether it was an island. But that is the majority of what we were doing. It's just going around, seeing if we can see any more, surface ores, a little bit more coal, as you can see, a bit more iron. Just see what we can find. There might have been a village nearby, but I wasn't sure, so I just wanted to go have a look. So that was the main point of this. Typically it got to night as I started, so I decided to just carry on anyway, see what I could find. I did find stuff like there is a massive cave network underneath the island, which would be really good for when we go mining, potentially next episode. Go grab a load of resources, go try and just bulk ourselves up a little bit, because currently we have not a whole lot of stuff. So yeah, as you can see, I gave it a little bit of a look, got attacked, and immediately decided to bail, and we'll go into that when we're a little bit more mentally prepared to next episode, as I say. So I ended up going back home because I needed to get some food, and then I just decided to carry on afterwards, finding a little bit more of the cave system as we went, fighting off the skeletons, which I always forget how bad I am at combat in this game, despite having, again, as I say, played this game for a good 15 years. As you can see, I am trying out a bit of a new format with this video. I'm just trying to get that quality of the video up a little bit. So do let me know what you think, if you are liking this style of content, or whether you prefer a little bit more actual gameplay style. I do plan on doing a little bit more gameplay style videos in the future. But for now, this works a little bit better for me. And, I think it's good fun. You can watch what I'm doing over a certain amount of time, and it lets me just kind of get into a flow of things as well. So a lot of this was just a lot of forest. Not a lot going on. As you can see, I was kind of struggling. Or maybe I hadn't gotten food by this point. I don't think I'd grabbed food by this point. So I was still struggling quite a bit to move around. I probably should have grabbed food, but oh well. So as you can see, it goes out a little bit more than just a bit of an island, which I thought it was just a smaller island, but it seems to go on for a little bit longer. We also have an oak forest towards the back of the island, which is really, really good. I am probably going to forget and still call it an island, despite the fact that it's probably not that much of an island. But, hear me out. So I collected a little bit of oak, which will just help remind me that it's there, and also I can try out a few things for the base. And we will get to a little bit more of building the exterior of the base towards the end of this video. I'm not going to finish the outside of the base in this video, but I will have a lot more of it done. I think this base is going to be one that we will build across a few episodes. I'm going to separate the episodes into a little bit more of other things in between hand. So as I say, I think next video we might do a little bit of mining, get some resources, hopefully get some diamonds. One of the episodes we will end up going to the Nether, which should be good fun. And then we'll come back and do a little bit of excavation, get those rooms underneath the base opened up, get those hobbit hole windows in, which should be quite nice. It should be a bit of a chilled time. So here I'm just trying to crawl back home, hoping that I won't die in between. There was a bit of a close call. And there's the food. Popping the iron in, which then means that we can have a little bit more resources to play around with. Here I wanted to do a little bit more exploring just on the outskirts of the island. Look how beautiful and glorious that base looks. It's going to look even better when we're done with it. I do really, really like where we're heading with this base. I think it's looking really, really nice. But yeah, I really wanted to just explore the outskirts of the island, work out what's around us, and as I said earlier, potentially try and find a village, because that would be really, really useful if there was one nearby, because then it means that we don't need to drag villagers far away and have to travel thousands of blocks to get a villager near us. But as you can see, it is once again a lot of spruce biome and a lot of just stone. But I think the consensus being there is a lot of spruce around, which is sort of what I wanted. And a lot of stone and big caves around, but we might need to go a little bit further out in order to find other biomes of other varieties. Because I don't want to look at the entire seed, because I feel like that is just kind of mildly ruins the experience of exploring. Got a little bit more wool as we go, just checking. Also, if anyone knows why my sheep aren't dropping loot, that would be really useful to know, because I can't seem to find anything online about it. But weirdly, it is only sheep. Everything else seems to be dropping stuff when I kill them. So if anyone knows, please let me know down in the comments. That would be really greatly appreciated. This is me desperately trying to get back home without dying, because I would really rather not die. And I haven't died yet. So it'd be really annoying to die to something that silly. Which, don't get me wrong, I am very surprised that I have not died yet. I should have died to something that silly a very long time ago. So, just to cap the episode off, we're going to do a little bit more building. We'll get the skeleton of the base built, and hopefully maybe a little bit more, and then we'll end the episode. Hope you've enjoyed so far, and enjoy the time lapse. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.